What it is, what it was, what it will be. What up, everybody? It's Triple T. I'm back again with another episode of The Breakdown. This is actually the 11th episode of The Breakdown. And tonight, we got a special one for you. That's right. But before we get started, you'll notice that there's a link going across the bottom of the screen. That's Jack Gaspard's new album that's going to be dropping tonight at 12 a.m. Central Time, 1 a.m. Eastern Time. It's also pinned at the top of the chat. So if you click that link before you leave today, you'll be able to go view or pre-order his album called Trash. And you never know, I might just do an album review on it tonight. Only time will tell. I know, Molly, I'm about to bring him up. You got to be patient, young lady. You know, Molly gets impatient. So without further ado, let me bring up the guest of honor tonight, the man, the myth, the legend from the great state of Louisiana, Mr. Jack Gaspard. What up, Jack?
What's good, man? You doing all right today, Triple T?
I'm doing outstanding. So how
Glad.
you been?
Been doing all right, man. I'm doing all right, man. Working and staying busy, and I'm having a good night tonight. I got a little bit to drink, so I'm a good one.
Got an album dropping tonight.
Dropping tonight, yes, sir. It's a
Doing
good
the breakdown. I mean, you
doing the
can't
break.
ask for anything better than that.
Can't get no better than that. Perfect timing.
So before we get started, let me ask you, what were your thoughts of the rundown? Be honest.
Oh man, I thought it was a great thing. To be for all of us, for everybody like me, just somebody who's just out here working, trying to find someone to listen and try to make fans. It was great exposure. Yeah, I mean, of course, I mean, some people are not gonna like it, depending on how the song gets reviewed. If it gets too bad, you're gonna be like, oh man, this ain't worth a damn. But all in all, I mean, you can't be mad. It was great exposure and a good thing for artists. You know what I mean? So yeah, all in all, great thing, man.
Well, in case you don't know, season 3 is starting on the 23rd of September, and the prizes have gotten way bigger than season 2.
Damn.
So I'm about to drop a commercial this weekend on it, but I'm gonna let everybody in the chat know right now. I'm gonna let you know as well. So it's the standard package of the merch pack, a Chad Arms TV interview, a free year subscription for your own website, produced by Chance, who's on Chad Arms' team, to upload your music and your videos. A feature from Mises and a feature from Chad Arms.
Damn.
Then it gets better. There's a guy in Florida who owns a big motorcycle magazine, and he also is an actor, and he produces movies. And they got a movie coming out. I forget the name of it. But whoever wins season 3, their song will be put on the track of the movie. So they'll be able to play their music in the movie, plus $1,500 cash.
Damn. Yeah, that's a lot of money there. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah, our ultimate goal is to get to $5,000 every season. That's why the email is the rundown 5,000. And
Okay.
that's why, because we want to be able to get to the point where we can get the winner $5,000. Molly! Sorry about my dog. My dog is being an asshole tonight.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good.
She likes to. So I'm in my garage. This is my little shed in my garage. I got a sound bar out in the garage. And whenever I start talking, she'll start barking because she likes to hear music. So when I'm playing music, she shuts up.
Yeah.
But if it's no good, then she'll just keep on barking. But if it's good, she'll shut up. As soon as I pause it, she starts barking.
Damn.
The craziest thing I ever seen in my life. Give me 1 second.
Okay. All right. I don't know if y'all are watching down there. Yingling. I don't know what that shit is, but damn, I like it. I ain't playing. That's like the only beer I ever want anymore. I don't know if it's Chinese or what, but damn, that shit hit. Hope I can even have beer on here. My bad, Triple T, if I can't. Hi, everybody. I can't see the chat. I don't know if anybody's in here. I can probably figure out how to see the chat, but I'm not very smart, so I probably shouldn't go hitting buttons. Hope everybody having a good Friday night, though, man. What's up, y'all?
A damn cat got in my driveway. They had it cornered. That's what she was barking at.
Oh, he's
What's
get it.
going on?
A cat.
In our yard?
They got it out.
Oh.
That
What
dog
did you
gonna
think
get
you
it.
come in the yard for?
I don't know. Cats are stupid.
I guess so.
I don't know why the cat came in the yard. All right. So tonight we are breaking down 3 of your songs.
Yes, sir.
Now I'll let you pick the songs.
Okay.
Which ones are we doing first?
I tell you what, we'll save some of the deeper ones for later. You can play the Let's Ride one first, just to get it started, get it cracking.
Now this one was actually in the rundown.
Yeah. Yep. Sure will.
And I will say that it was a dope ass video.
Appreciate that, man.
It was a dope ass song. I loved it. Some of the judges didn't like it, but I loved the shit out of it. For the record.
Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on, and enjoy the ride. We got Jack Gaspard. Let's ride. Now, before we get started, what was the mindset when you wrote this? Why did you write it? And what's the meaning behind it?
Okay, yeah, I can give you that. I'll try to make this short and quick. I can say that like in 2020, after doing music for like 10 years, around 10 years, I kind of got like just fed up. Like I just don't want to do this shit anymore. I'm spending so much money. I'm not making money. I'm just felt like I was just spinning my wheels and not getting anywhere. And around that point, right around that point, I was considering not making music anymore. We just had so much good shit happen and just things just popping out of thin air, just helping and making things so much smoother and funner. Around that time, I met Dunbar, produces and mixes all my music. Met a graphics guy. Just so much good shit started happening, man. Started working with bigger artists, and we were just excited, man. And we just wanted to make a song like we getting somewhere. I mean, that's the whole point of this song, is just to never stop and keep pushing. And that was kind of the goal behind writing it.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know the deal. Let's get it.
Let's ride. Yeah. Motherfucker, let's ride. Yeah. Let's ride. Yeah. Motherfucker, get up. Get up. I did some records with College Park. Pretty cool for a dude from Pleasant Hill. Don't support me, you should probably start. I might could fuck around and get a record deal. And my last name. It's hard for city folks to pronounce, but my shit bang. Just put me in the trunk, I make it bounce. I've been counting upstream, people listen every day. Ain't no money for promotion, ain't no bots getting plays. Ain't no shade my way, I can see the sun bright. Got me feeling like Nas, all I need is one mic. And I'm like, let's ride, let's roll, I'ma keep digging till the day I strike gold. Bitch, I'm on fire, I'm about to explode. I still stick to my guns, I still stick to the code. So let's ride.
Has anybody ever told you that your speaking voice and your rapping voice sound nothing alike?
Yeah. I've heard that it sounds a lot alike, and I've heard it's not alike. Yeah, man. But I tell you what, the reason why on this shit is because I was screaming. You know what I mean? It's hard to tell, man, but there was a lot of screaming and yelling energy involved in that one, for
Oh,
sure.
this thing gets you hype. This one make you want to slap somebody in the face, like for real.
Yeah, that was the point too, man. Yeah, man. I'm back old school, growing up watching the Undertaker come to the ring with the fucking keep rolling, all that crunk ass rock rap shit. Like I grew up on a lot of that, man, and so it was just cool for me to try to go in that direction. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I go all kind of damn directions, man.
Now
I
you
just have
said
fun. You know?
at one point you said city folks don't know how to pronounce my name.
Yep, facts.
Okay, so how do you pronounce your name?
Gaspard, like to me, it's nothing at all to say it.
So
You
it's
know,
Gaspar or Gaspard?
Gaspard with a D, but
Okay, that's what I thought.
it's just so many ways of saying it wrong, and man, you'd be surprised how many people cannot say that name. And if you go way down south, they say it different, more different than I say it. It's just so many ways to to pronounce that name.
Yeah, but if you pronounce it out the way it's spelled, it's
It's
how
nothing to it. Exactly. It's like it's nothing to
Gaspard. I
hard.
mean,
Nothing to it. Yeah, man. And yeah, it would exactly. That's exactly why I said it's like, God damn, it ain't that crazy of a name. I know some people with some wild names around here, last names.
all
Uh
right, so I'm gonna ask you. My spell of my last name is Faust. How would you pronounce that?
Faust.
Say it.
Faust.
Almost.
Almost?
That's the closest.
Yeah, I thought it was Tim Faust
Say,
myself.
say the word louse.
Laos?
Now take the L off and put an F.
Faust.
There you go.
Okay.
That's
So
how
you were like,
that's how I grew up having everybody pronounce my name. They'd call me Foss, but they say it like you, and I was like, nope, that's not it. So I was like, say the word louse. I go louse. I'll take the L off, put the F. Faust. There you go.
what's funny? I did a show a while back, and the guy introducing me was like, "Hey, how do you say your name?" And I was like, "Gaspar." And he's like, "How do I say it?" He asked me like 2 or 3 times, and then he's like, "Okay, I got it." And then he got on stage to introduce me, and I guess he was just like, "Fuck that, I'm not even trying that." He said, "Jack G." Not even. I thought it was so funny. Like he asked me so many times so he could get it right, and then he still was like, "Jack G." I ain't saying that damn name.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I will mess a name up quick. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's roll. I'ma keep digging till the day I strike gold. Know that I take pride of my control. Look, mama, I'm selling without selling my soul. Cooler from Switcher House. Pretty cool for a dude from South Bay. H-Town know what I'm about. They know that white boy spit a 16. I've been racking up streams. People listen every day. And I did it by never giving a fuck what a hater gotta say. I'm making them plays, I'm making it work. It's in their face, I'm making it hurt. I'm making them praise like they in church. I built this name up from the dirt. I went hard with Target, made them believe with bands. Work with much bigger artists with no budget or bread. They think I'm fucked in the head. They think this shit'll never happen. But keep that same energy when I'm bringing it back. And let's get right.
All right, so you have done a song with Hard Target, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
done a song with Best Believe.
Yes, sir.
Now, whose caddy is that?
Yes, I was just supposed to bring all this up. So I'm so glad you asked me that. Because people think that's my car. 100% not my car. So I'm going to give you an example of how we made this video. We were outside of my hometown shooting one of these scenes. And I'm talking about as soon as we got there, somebody pulled up like, y'all can't be here, leave. So he's like, damn. Well, I told my boy, I said, let's just go to my hometown. We'll work it out. It'll work out. And man, it worked out so smooth. Guy there I knew who owns that car is like, shit, put my car in it. Hell, drive my car around. There's an old building in there, you see. That's like an old historic Civil War site. And the people that are above it or own it, are like, yeah, go ahead, man. You want to in it? You want to stand in front of it? Whatever you want to do. Like everything just worked out so smooth. Once we just went to my hometown, I was like, I promise you, man, this shit's gonna go smooth once we go to where I'm from, because it's a lot of love there. A lot of people want to see me succeed, man. Just a little small town. That liquor store in there is our only liquor store. Just and it looks so cool. You would like if you see it in person, it's like, oh, that liquor store ain't shit. But you see it in the video, it's like, damn, that's a cool ass looking liquor store. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a whole lot to make a great video. You know, in my experience, some of the simplest shit just looks so cool on camera, man. But yeah, definitely not my car at all.
That's one thing I would say about Louisiana. A lot of people don't realize there is a lot of small towns. When people think of Louisiana, they think Baton Rouge, Lafayette, New Orleans.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Some of the best places you can go to are your small towns.
Yep.
The people are very humble. They're respectful. They don't care what color you are. They don't care your political views. They just treat how they want to be treated. As long as you treat them with the same respect back, you never have any issues.
No, facts. That's all facts, man, for sure.
And a lot of people don't realize that about Louisiana. And one thing I will say, since I've been here since 2007, they don't play around with no fuckery now.
No,
because grannies roll around strapped. You know, everybody's strapped.
that's
But they're not afraid to dag on getting your ass either.
Yeah.
So
very true.
If you come down here in Louisiana, these little small towns, then you gonna act a fool.
That's the wrong act a fool. Yep, for
you're
sure.
gonna learn a very, very hard, valuable lesson.
Yep, that is
All
a
right.
fact.
Let's get it.
Let's roll. I'ma keep digging till the day I strike gold. Bitch, I'm on fire. I'm about to explode. I still stick to my guns. I still stick to the code. So let's ride. Let's roll. I'ma keep digging till the day I strike gold. Know that I take pride of my control. Look, mama, I'm selling without selling my soul. I'm riding solo. I don't need help. But if you're coming with me, buckle up the seatbelt. I'm riding solo. I don't need help. But if you're coming with me, buckle up the seatbelt. I'm riding solo. I don't need help. But if you're coming with me, buckle up the seatbelt. I'm riding solo. I don't need help. But if you're coming with me, buckle up the seatbelt. I'm riding solo. I don't need help. But if you're coming with me, buckle up the seatbelt. I'm riding solo. I don't need help. But if you're coming with me, buckle up the seatbelt. And let's ride. Let's ride. Motherfucker, let's ride.
That shit is dope right there, Jack. I ain't gonna lie. That's dope.
I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna tell you a secret, Triple T. That part at the end where I said motherfucker, let's ride, that motherfucker means motherfucker.
Yes, sir. If you know, you know.
Oh man. I hated that, man. Once it came out, I was like, gosh damn, I said so many unnecessary motherfuckers in there. That's the only thing I take back on that song. I was just hyped, man. I was crunk, and
hey, sometimes you gotta just fucking
you
say
just gotta say motherfucker. Exactly.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta get nasty.
When somebody calls me a motherfucker, I always say a motherfucker I may be, but the mother I fuck don't belong to me.
Facts.
Hey, shout out to Clint Smith.
What up, Clint?
That's Mike Son's manager. Have you ever dealt with Mike Sons?
Yes, man. Mike Sons is on my new album that drops tonight. Yes, sir. He is.
Yes,
Yep. There's some good people, man. I've been on a couple with him. I believe we've done a few songs together. Clint has helped me out with all kind of shit throughout the last few years. Yeah, man. Good people, man.
Potential Farms, the membership that you purchase is for the merch store, not the channel. It's totally different. I know what you're asking because I just got an email saying that you became a member of my merch, which gives you different perks. But I'll explain that later. Yeah. Mike Sons is good people. He's a great artist. And what I said on the rundown, I stand behind it. People like Mike Sons, yourself, Layman, all the young cats that are coming up.
Yeah.
Now, you've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
But I still classify you in this group because you all are the future of the independent lane. So eventually the big dogs are going to retire. And we're going to need people like you, Mike Sons, Layman, the Menaces, all the other young cats to step up to the plate and take over that reign. Because if we want the independent lane to keep moving
Yeah.
and keep getting bigger, we're going to need younger people to come up. And that's the whole purpose of the rundown, is to try to discover the next Adam Calhoun, the next New Breed, the next Upchurch. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why I classify you in that lane.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, and every name you mentioned is extremely dope. Mike is incredible. That dude you just mentioned, Layman, is that how you say it? That raps like a motherfucker. I remember hearing him like, damn, who was that dude? Um,
Yeah.
Everybody you said, you right on point with that, man. Extremely good people.
And and see, that's a lot of problem that a lot of people get a misconception of. When they think independent, they automatically think country rap. You
Yeah,
don't have to be a country rapper to be independent, because
yeah,
there are plenty of artists who are independent, but they're not country rappers.
yeah,
Like Hard Target, like uh Dirty, Dirty with an E from Trailer Made.
yeah,
They're not country rappers. They're just rappers.
yeah,
And me personally, I don't really care for the term country rap, because I believe they just put that on people who live in the country who rap.
yeah,
Whether they're black or white, it don't matter. The skin color. It's just because they're a bunch of country boys who dig hip hop, they automatically want to assume that they're country rap. And to me, that's being unfair. That's just
yeah.
my personal opinion.
Yeah, for years they would say that as a bad thing. I would say within the last probably 8 or 9 years, it started being looked at as, you know, something serious. It seemed like when I was coming up and it was kind of just, when it was kind of just bubbling, it seemed like people just used that term to hate on it. You know what I mean? Oh, that's just country rap. That shit ain't real rap. It ain't this, it ain't that. And they can't say that shit no more. There's so much good music out there, man, from, country rap to, um, they can't say that shit no more. It ain't
No.
true. You know what I mean? So they were
Not,
wrong.
not,
They definitely can't.
not when you got artists putting up the numbers that they're doing.
Yeah, facts. If nothing else, just look at the numbers and
Exactly.
Yeah,
And I'll use Outlaw Nation for an example. In 2020, they put a song out called Welcome to My House.
banger.
In 2021, it did over 8.5 billion views between
That's wow.
YouTube
Yeah,
and Spotify. And
yeah,
it went number one 2 years in a row worldwide. So
yeah.
you
That's
can't take that away from them.
yeah. Big ass record labels can't do that shit.
No. That's why I say a lot of people don't give the independent artists enough credit.
Yeah,
And when they try to give them the credit, they want to try to, like you say, they want to put them in that box of country rap to try to like be disrespectful to them,
yeah, yeah,
which is totally unfair.
yeah.
All right, so that was Let's Ride. So the next one we got is Out of Bed.
Yeah.
Now, what's the meaning behind this one? What was your mindset, and why did you write it?
Okay, so I chose this one to break down because this is a deep one. But the first thing before I forget, I just want to make sure I say this that on the album that drops tonight, this song that we're about to play is the one that features Mike's Sons. So just throw that info out. So it's fucking dope, man. Mike's on this song. Yeah, man. So without a bed, out of bed is you still there?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here.
I'm here. Okay, it looked like I froze for a minute. So without a bed, it's one of them songs. I was thinking one day, when you think about somebody actually really being depressed, like when you think of depression, to me, I think of somebody that won't get out of bed. To me, that sums it up. That sums up, man, I don't even want to start my day. I don't want to live today. I'm just gonna stay in my bed. So from that point, I started writing this song. And man, it's just deep, man. I made a post about it on Instagram where it's like I'm legit the only person on earth that truly knows why I wrote this song. And that's what makes it special to me. You know what I mean? It's like everybody's got that something going on in their life. So something that's stressing a man out, whether it be trying to take care of bills, trying to take care of his family. Yeah, man. But you can just start it and we can try to break down the lyrics from there. Can you still see me?
Let's just turn your camera off.
Oh no, I did not. Let me check. Let me check something. Okay, there we
There
go.
you
I'm back. All right. So yeah, man.
Down.
Okay, you want me to cut my mic off and back on?
Hold on. Make sure it's not there.
I don't know how the hell I hit that button.
I'm gonna remove you and bring back.
Okay.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Okay.
What up?
It's still there.
Damn.
Can you go out? Come back.
I don't know. So I hit leave and then go from there, huh?
Yeah. I sent the link to your IG and also emailed you.
Okay.
So if you go back there and you click on the link, it'll bring you back up.
Okay. If you want, you can go ahead and play the song and then I'll break it down when I get back.
Okay.
Tenfold.
All right. Out of bed. While we're waiting on Jack, let me just say this. I appreciate everybody coming up tonight. There is a link that's going across the bottom, and there's a link up top of the chat that is Jack Gaspard's new album that's dropping at midnight tonight, Central Time. So if y'all want to go check that out. All right, can you say something?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
All right. Yep. Now we're good
back.
now.
We back. I figured it out, Triple T. I thought it was going to take me 35 minutes and you was going to leave me. I'm back.
All right. So Out of Bed. And this has got Mike Sons on it, correct?
No. This is just the regular version. The remix with Mike Sons drops tonight. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Gotcha. All right. Here we go, folks. Let's get it.
Most of us are going to go through a time in our lives when we feel like we just can't face our life, that we just can't get out of bed in the morning.
I don't wanna get out of bed today. I just wanna sleep my life away. Can't find a reason in my head that I should crawl out of bed. Woke up on the wrong side of bed again. Voices in my head again.
Well, first of all, I didn't know you can sing like that.
I can't fucking sing, Triple T. You know I can't sing. No, man.
Yeah.
I will say this is the only song I think in my history of making music where I listen to myself sing and I don't hate it. You know what I mean? I'm like, this fit. I can deal with this. You know what I mean?
I like that hook.
It was some from the heart shit, man. That helped me sing it. You know what I mean?
I like that hook. That was for real.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
That I should crawl out of bed. Woke up on the wrong side of bed again. Voices in my head again, begging me to let them in. I let them win and fall into peer pressure. Cause I'm scared of waking up, I'm feeling stuck in fear. Is the reason I'm sinking in this bed like quicksand. It's hard to stand up, I'm like a bike with no kickstand. With fans in my DM that say I'm amazing, but they don't know what I'm going through, they don't see what I'm facing. I'm breaking inside and my mind's on wrong. Feeling lost and exhausted, just trying to find home. Too drunk to read the Bible, too tired to want survival. Loading shells in my rifle, asking if I'm suicidal. Cause
woo, shit.
Man.
Hey, I'm glad you stopped it. Can I tell you something real quick about this? So I have a friend of mine who is a veteran like yourself. And this is another reason I love this damn song. Because he's been my best friend since kindergarten. I don't know if he's in the chat or not, but he's always extremely honest with me when it comes to songs. Like, yeah, this is all right, Jack, or this is all right. This one, he's like, dude, I feel this shit. You know, just people that got shit going on in their life, got trauma, got problems they're dealing with, this one will get you in your feelings for sure, man. For sure. That's all I wanted to say, man. I appreciate you enjoying this, man. This is a good one.
I call this real life music.
Yeah, it is, man. It really
And
is.
and from my experience, that's what people want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. Of
It's okay to hear a club banger every now and then or
course.
a
Yeah.
hype song every now and then.
Yeah.
But fans want to hear that music that they can relate to,
Yeah.
that helps them get through those dark times, through those good times, through those sad times. And
Yeah.
this is one of those songs that it could be played 10 years from now and still fit the times because
Had the
people can
same message.
relate to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. And when we get to the end, it's like, damn, like it hits you extra hard when it gets to the end, man. But yeah, I'm really proud of this. Proud of how I wrote it. Proud of how it turned out. I love the beat Dunbar made, man. It's just such a gloomy, sad beat. It just fits everything so perfect, man. Yeah,
Shout
this is
out to
one of my
Coca.
favorites.
Shout out to Coca in the chat. Coca, I know I did not call you money. I apologize, but I got totally wrapped
Coke.
up with my work. But I promise you, I will call you this weekend. I promise you.
Man, shout out to Coca TripleT. He went the fuck off on my album that drops tonight, man. Crazy.
Oh, is he on it too?
Yes, sir. He is on a song. Yep. He went off too, man. Yes, sir.
I don't understand how he has such low numbers. I don't even understand how you got such low numbers.
Yeah, man. I made a lot of fuck ups and mistakes throughout these years, man. And one of them I can tell you for that I know for a fact hurt me a lot was I have so many music videos, man, and none of them were uploaded to my channel. It was uploaded to videographers' channels, and throughout the years, so that hurt me because I could be so much further ahead when it comes to YouTube, but it is what it is. I started my own now, trying to push it, and But yeah, that's one crucial mistake. So any artists out there, man, start your own YouTube. Don't let the shit be on videographers' channels. Put it on your channel. Start your own channel. Coming from somebody who has that experience of doing the wrong thing, put it on your own channel.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna put you in my working wheel of artists to push. So
I appreciate that. Man.
hopefully we can get those numbers up for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. For sure.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
Just can't do it today. I don't wanna get out of bed today. I just wanna sleep my life away. Can't find a reason in my head that I should crawl out of bed. My problem's getting real and bigger, and it leads to more pills and liquor. Pain flowing like the river and the waves are crashing. I've been feeling like a quitter and I'm losing my passion. Laying here on this mattress, dreaming of giving up. Cause if this shit is living, maybe I lived enough. I hit and tuck my tail like the bitch that I am. Instead of getting up and facing my problems like a man. I can't stand myself and I don't wanna stand up. I'm a failure, I failed, I'm throwing my hands up. I give up. I'm throwing the white flag. Life is kicking my ass and I don't wanna fight back.
Woo! Shit. Yeah, I gotta talk to you about that one, TripleT. I'm glad you stopped it. Thank you for stopping this, man. You stopping at the perfect times too. So there's a line in there, TripleT, man, where it's such a weird line. I felt weird even saying it. I remember talking to Dunbar like, dude, is that weird I said that like that? But he understood what I was saying. People understood what I was saying. As a man, as a father, as a husband, as whatever you are, we have situations where we feel like, damn, I didn't handle that shit right. Whatever it was, whatever the situation is, there's something where we feel like, man, I handled that like a bitch. I need to do better. I need to fucking man up and do better than what that was. And so that line right there, I think that one hits people because everybody has something in their life like I fucked that up. Like I should have did better than what that was. And yeah, man, that was just some strong lines in there, man. Like if this shit is living, maybe I lived enough. Like that's some shit right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially when you get to those dark times and you just feel like throwing in that white flag. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm done. That's a
Yeah.
wrap. I can't go on no more. People. That's why I say people can relate to real life music.
And to me, like what this one, like it's talking about depression, but these days they make depression out to be a million different things. To me, like this one is like somebody passed away or horrible shit happening. You know what I mean? That's what brought this song out. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
so yeah, I feel like this is a song for somebody that's really, really hurting and not like the I'm sad because it's cool to be sad these days. You know what I mean? This for somebody that's actually got some shit going on up here, man. So yeah, I'm really proud of this one, man. This is one of my favorites I've ever wrote, man. All my years of writing songs, man.
Well, when
Yes,
you talk about people going through stuff, prime example. Uh, this past week we've had two school shootings.
I know, dude. Oh
So
my
the
god.
people who are child or their loved one that was passed
Yeah,
because of that horrific act, this is the type of music that's going to help them get through those times.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's horrible, man. I hate seeing that shit, man. I hate seeing shit like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one of those, man. It's one of them deep dark places, you know. Yeah, man, for sure.
I agree with you, Coco. He says this is when you could tell pain music is genuine for real.
Appreciate you, Coca, man. Appreciate you being here watching too, man. Thank you.
All right, let's keep it going.
Go.
I don't wanna get out of bed today. I just wanna sleep my life away. Can't find a reason in my head that I should crawl out of bed. I wonder if I lay here forever, will the people that I love, life get better? I never wanted to be a burden in your life, so I'm considering closing all these curtains here tonight and cutting the lights on this motherfucking life of mine, and say a prayer before I load up this 9. And right at that time, I heard footsteps. Hey, what's up, baby? You looking for me? You want to go play?
I do.
You do? Let's go then, baby.
Man, Triple T. The way that shit ended, man. The way that shit ended, man. Because, all right, so the whole reason I ended it like that was I wanted to like convey the message. Because once again, I was telling you, this is coming from a father, a husband, a provider's perspective. And it's like, as soon as you say them kids, that shit's out the window. Everything I said about wanting to give up and I quit and this, forget all that shit. I got kids. You know what I mean? And just it hits you so off guard, like, damn. I don't remember what reactor it was, but there was a reactor playing this shit, and I watched it. He didn't know what the song was, and it just hit him like shit. I felt that. As soon as you hear the baby in there, you're like, yeah. Forget all that shit I just said. I got to keep pushing. You know what I mean? Really proud of that one. I love how it started, ended, everything, man.
I was talking to a friend of mine this week, and he was telling me about how he was going through some dark times and whatnot. And he was thinking about, you know, what you said in the song, grabbing the 9. And the first words that came out of my mouth is, okay, if you did that, would you want another man to raise your kids?
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Yep.
And sometimes you got to be blunt with people and just keep it a buck with them, because if not, you can't sugarcoat some things.
Can't. Yep. That's a fact, man. And not only want somebody else to raise them, do you want them to grow up without you? Do you want them to grow up without whatever financial things you can help them with? And those type of things, man. Yeah, facts, man.
Because when people think that taking their life is going to solve all their problems, it just makes matters worse, because now you're putting the burden on all your family.
Yep.
Because
Makes it worse. Yep.
they're gonna go through playing the what if game. What if I'd have done this better? Or is it my fault because he did this or
Yep.
that or this? And nobody wants to put somebody through like that.
Yep. That is a fact. Yeah, man.
That is a very, very deep song. It has a very powerful message. Definitely is going on my playlist.
I appreciate that, man. And like I said, I recruited the great Mike Sons, man. And when you hear Mike Sons on it, it's like, damn, it just it hits you the same, but just a little better. You know what I mean? Because it's great, man. I'm so happy we got him on the remix of this, man. Because that's the reason we made a remix. Because to me, I felt like this is like the one of the best songs I've ever made. And it just didn't. It just got kind of overlooked and slept on when we put it out. So I was like, "Fuck that! I'm putting this out again." So we found a way to release it twice. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I feel like the message needed to be heard for real on that one, man. Yeah, and I think people are gonna love it too when they hear Mike on it, man. It's so dope, man.
How long you been working with Beats by Dunbar?
Since 2020, I believe. Remember
So the
the
last 4 years?
yeah, shit, it might have been a little before that. Yeah, 2020. Yeah, about 4 years. Um, yeah, man. I met Dunbar, like I said, like I was telling you, at a time where I was kind of just ready to just hang the shit up. Like, man, this shit ain't going nowhere. Nobody's yeah, I have no support system. I have no team. I have nothing. And then I met Dunbar, man. We've been partners and just rolling ever since, man. And having fun doing it. That's been the main thing, man. Me and him both, we genuinely just have so much fun doing this shit, man. And that's what keeps me in it to this day. That's why I'll still be doing it 10 years from now or whatever the case is. Just, man, I really get joy out of writing and putting these songs out, man, for sure.
Yeah, I always said that when you're no longer having fun and doing it, whatever you're doing, that's the time when you're supposed to hang it up.
Facts. That is the truth. Yep.
So if you're having fun with it, no matter what the numbers are, keep doing it.
Yep. That is it. That's
Because
the plan.
at the end of the day, as long as you're happy and if your music saves at least one life, which I'm sure it has, it's
Yeah.
well worth it.
Yep. Facts,
Like
man.
for real.
Yep. That's
But
how
don't
I've
forget,
always looked at it too, man.
don't
Yeah.
forget, you'll see a link going across the bottom of the screen. It's Jack Gaspard's new album dropping at midnight Central Time called Trash. So make sure you go check it out. You can also click the link on top of the chat and check it out as well.
Let
That's
me tell them.
Liberty.
Let me tell them real quick who all's featured on this album, in case I hadn't said it. Moccasin Creek, Mike Sons, Coca, Zach Spade, Crowny Gambino. We got a cool little feature list, man. I think people really enjoy this album, man. For
Trying to
sure.
get from the Trellamade.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. He got nasty on the song too, man. Y'all gonna trip out. People gonna trip when they hear him on this one, man. I did a feature for him too, man. I don't know when it's coming out, but I did one for him and he did one for me, man. So this is the one he did for me that's coming out.
I had the pleasure to meet him in North Carolina at the Silverado show.
Yeah.
He's a down to earth person for real.
Yeah, man. He's been extremely cool, man. Cool. Very cool dude.
All right, so this next one, if my memory serves me correct, this one actually hits home with you.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
That's why I want to do this last, man. We'll end on a fun note. And before you play it, let me tell you the story on this one, right? So, all right. To make it short, I have a 6-year-old that was diagnosed with autism, I think, when he was 2. And for 3, 4, 5, 6, for 4 years, I people around me was like, man, you should make a song about that. Like people would really relate and understand that. And I think it'd be a great, beautiful song if you wrote a song to that. And I never could, TripleT. I tried so many times. I started writing so many songs. I never could do it. And one day, man, I played just a random ass beat on YouTube. And it was a day that I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't trying to focus on writing the song. It just came out. And it's such a simple and beautiful song, man. For anybody else who relates to this will understand it 100%. My problem with writing the song for those years is I kept telling myself, well, I don't understand autism. So how can I write a song about some shit I don't even understand? And that day that I wrote it, I was kind of like, well, shit, nobody understands. None of us really actually understand. So I'll
Yeah.
just write it from my perspective of I don't understand, but I'm trying my best, and I love this person. So that is the perspective it was wrote from, man. I wrote and recorded this shit in like 10 minutes, man. It's not on iTunes because I didn't want it. It's not about making no money. It's not about no streams or none of that shit. Like, it's really for the people in my shoes who understand what this song is about, man. So a lot of people really appreciate and love this one, man.
So
Yeah.
this song is more therapeutical for you.
Facts, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
And
Just
how old is your son now?
he is 6. Yes, sir. Getting smarter and bigger and better and cooler every day, man. It's so great watching him grow and become who he is, man. And that's
Now, if you don't mind me asking, I know there's different levels of autism.
yeah.
Does he show affection?
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's one thing I'm so proud of, man. I don't know if he just don't have that, but oh yeah, man. He hugs and kisses and all that, man. All day, every day. He's very affectionate, man. That's I'm blessed on
That's
that.
good. That's good. Because there are
Love
some people
music.
who have kids or
I like music.
autism who show no affection
Yep.
whatsoever.
Yep. He his thing lately is wrestling. I gotta give him power bombs and body slams, and I gotta do stuff like that to get him to read words. And but yeah, man, he's just getting better and cooler every day, man.
All right, so I'm gonna warn you. My grandson's like that, right? He's nonverbal. He's on the autistic scale.
Yeah.
Uh, so he's into wrestling really big, and I kind of showed him how to body slam people
Yeah.
and all that.
Stuff.
Well, he
Yeah.
went to school and did it, and I'm like,
And did it.
oh, you can't do that.
I've been worried about this same. I've been worried about the same shit.
His
And we
daddy
all
called me up. He's like, man, you got to stop that, Papa. I'm like, what? He said, you showed Lloyd Jackson how to body slam somebody. He went to school and body slammed one of the kids.
yeah, man.
I said to myself, that's my dog.
Yeah. I worry about that exact same shit. I try to tell, hey, this is a daddy thing. You do this with daddy, nobody else. You don't.
I had me one of those proud pawpaw moments. I'm like, yes.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh, that's funny.
I worry about that same shit every day. Yeah, for sure.
All right. This one's called A Little Bit Different. Autism awareness.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks, y'all know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on, and enjoy the ride. Make sure you listen to the key words to the song. Let's get it.
Angel on the track.
They call it autism, I just call you awesome. You're a wildflower, I love watching you blossom into something greater than what they'll ever be. You're gonna shine much brighter than what they'll ever see. And every word you speak means the world to me. It gets you one step closer to a world that sees all the joy you bring when you don't try to fit in a world full of blame, be a little bit different. You and me are strolling through the Walmart. You throwing Minecraft toys into our cart. I start noticing some caring and staring. She questioning why you ain't talking, questioning how I parent. And it's apparent she comparing her kids to mine. But I'm rolling with a diamond that was differently designed. And I'm doing my best, so do your best to mind your business. Cause I can get just as loud as my kid. And his mama will too, she'll drill you with. What?
Okay.
Dog. That's my shit.
I'm going to speak on that part right there.
Speak on it, man. Speak on it.
I get so sick and tired of people that want to interfere the way that you conduct yourself out in public with your kids.
Facts. Yeah.
So I've always told my kids growing up, look, you can say whatever you want to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your dad. I don't care. But your mama,
yeah,
you better treat her like she's the Blessed Virgin Mary. You better not disrespect her. You better not say anything off the cuff out in public. If you do, I'm gonna snatch your ass up.
Yeah.
My daughter at 16, we were getting ready to go on to Fort Polk, and there was a McDonald's right before you go to the main gate. we pulled in there to get lunch, and she was in a bad mood. She was 16, hormones going crazy. And my wife said something to her, and she daggone popped off at the mouth. So as we were walking in, she told my wife to shut up. So I grabbed her by the back of the neck, and I walked her outside the other door, and I got up in her ear, and I whispered to her, "If you don't straighten your ass out, I swear to God, I'm going to end your life right now."
Yeah.
Some young soldier who was an MP, who was off duty, come out the door and yelled at me to stop talking to my daughter. I said, "This is my daughter. Get the hell away from me."
Mine. Yeah, this is mine. Yeah.
Well, as we were walking back in, he wanted to puff his chest out. So I took my shoulder and puffed mine back.
Yeah.
He calls the cops and said I physically harmed him, blase, blah, blah. Make a long story short, cops showed up. They asked me what happened. I told them. And the cop walked up to him and said, "You should have just kept your mouth shut when he told you it was his daughter. You should never interfere with a parent while disciplining their kids."
Facts. Yeah.
But too many people want to interfere or interject themselves into something they know nothing about.
Yep.
So I fully understand what you're talking about, Karens out there.
Yeah, man. Who Kenny Reacts or somebody had did a reaction to this, and they was like, it was somebody that had a kid with autism, and they was like, it's like completely different world than, like, I'll tell you like this. I have another son who's older, and I raised them both completely different because I have to. I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, and on both sides of it, like you said, if you see me getting on his ass, you mind your business. If you see me looking like he's getting away with shit that he shouldn't get away with, mind your business. This is all different. You know what I mean? It's completely different. And that's what that song's about. Like, for the parents, like, we're trying to figure this shit out too. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. And my favorite part of that, man, is I can get just as loud as my kid is. If my kid's aggravating you with this yelling and shit, I can yell too. And I'm such a good line, man. I'm proud of that one. For sure.
I'm sorry, Coco put something funny. He said we used to rain beer bottles on MPs from the barracks. I feel you, Coco. I feel you. I can't stand MPs. My whole family are MPs. My wife was an MP. My dad was an MP. My brother was an MP. His wife was an MP. I fucking hate MPs, and I'm married to one. Bad luck with MPs. But anyway, that's a different story. All right, here we go. I'm gonna run that one back.
And how I parent, and it's apparent she comparing her kids to mine. But I'm rolling with a diamond that was differently designed, and I'm doing my best. So do your best to mind your business, cause I can get just as loud as my kid is. And his mama will too. She'll drill you with the right hook, and we won't care who's watching. We don't care how it might look. We beefing and I'll too if you beefing with him, cause as long as he ain't speaking, we'll be speaking for him. Yeah, they call it.
And that's facts. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, man.
That is what you're supposed to do. Look, my grandson, like I said, he's nonverbal. So he learned he uses his own sign language. We know what he's saying. We know how to communicate with him because
we've
been there since birth.
Yep. So Yep.
So when we're out in public and some people are like, "Oh, look at him. That kid, he's throwing a hissy fit." Or, mind your business.
Yep. Just mind your business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything to hurt you. And if you can't handle a kid getting loud out in public, then maybe you shouldn't go out in public.
Don't go out in public. Facts. I see kids talking whole paragraphs bad as shit, and I don't say nothing. You know? So, yeah. Facts, man. Yeah.
If you're not going to say something to that teenager who's back talking to their mama or calling her everything but the child of God, and you don't say nothing to them, but you're going to say something to about a little kid, you might want to look in the mirror.
Yep. And like you said, shit, maybe you shouldn't go out in public. If you can't handle, noises and kids being kids, yep.
But I
Facts.
like that part where you put in there where your wife will give you a right hook because
Yeah, she'll get you too. She'll probably get you before I do.
that's my problem.
Yeah.
I'm more forgiving, but my wife isn't. When it comes to my grandson, if somebody says that or
Yep.
looks just the smallest way at him, she'll be on him like white on rice. I'm like, babe, you can't do that. You just gotta let it run its course. But she
Yep.
is so quick to snap on somebody.
Yep. We are in the exact same shoes, Triple T, for sure. Yep. I know exactly what you mean.
Let's go.
Autism, I just call you awesome. You're a wildflower, I love watching you blossom into something greater than what they'll ever be. You're gonna shine much brighter than what they'll ever see. And every word you speak means the world to me and gets you one step closer to a world that sees all the joy you bring when you don't try to fit in a world full of plain, be a little bit different. I'm cool with you hating on tight clothes and running from haircuts. It's fine, we don't like those. We hate bumblebees and we hate the mosquitoes. And he hates big crowds and I don't like people neither. I need to write a song we can play when we're sad, because I know you love music just like Dad. And I had 4 years to try to figure this out and try to learn what this whole spectrum thing is about. I came out understanding that I'll never understand. All I can do is try to be a better man and hold your hand through life when it gets crueler. Cause you're not like them, you're a little bit cooler. They call it
Facts.
Fact. Yeah.
So, like, your son can speak, correct?
He can speak, but kind of like you said, he says things in a way where we know exactly what he means. And there's certain things he can say just fine. And there's a whole lot he can't say. But
See, I have not yet heard my grandson say one word, and he's 6 years old.
damn. Yeah. Yeah, he can say certain things like when he wants food, like if he wants a drink, he goes dink. But we know what dink means. It means he wants something to drink. Just things like that. Like the words he does say, a lot of them he don't say properly, but we know, but he could say it to a stranger or a teacher or something, and they have no idea what he's talking about, So yeah.
See, he'll do this to us, like
Yeah.
when he wants something to eat, he'll go like this, or if he does this, that means don't mess with him. He's content. Don't bother him.
Yeah.
A lot of times, he'll point, and you're like, okay, what do you want? Come
Yeah.
show me what you want.
Point.
And
Yep.
then he'll grab us by the hand, take us to wherever he wants. Like he might want his tablet, or he might want something to drink or something to eat.
Yeah.
But
Same exact thing. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
I'm just waiting for the day that I can hear him say "pawpaw" or hear him say his first word. That's what I'm waiting for.
That is like the line in the hook that says every word you speak means the world to me. Like that was why I said that, because every word is like hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah. But yeah, it's coming, man, and that's like the end, man. It's just all I can do is just try to do what I'm supposed to do and do the best I can, and we'll get where we need to be,
And it's probably safe to say that your son's very smart. And like my grandson, if you give him a toy that's mechanical, he'll tear it apart to
That
figure
shit
out how it works, and then
together.
he'll put it back together.
Yeah, some shit that like any other kid could not do. That's why they have gifts, man, and for real, man. That's
Like
the point.
I never showed him anything about YouTube, but he can literally get on YouTube and do things that I
Work that.
didn't even know that you could do.
Yep.
And I'm
Yep.
like, how the hell did he do that?
Mine's the same way, man. You give him any type of electronics, he can work that shit like he's been doing it his whole life.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yep.
He's literally locked my phone up on me one time and I couldn't get it unlocked. I had to wait for like 12 hours. I kept giving it to him. And finally he unlocked it. And I was like,
for you.
I was pissed, but I was happy at the same time.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, here we go.
All I can do is try to be a better man and hold your hand through life when it gets crueler. Cause you're not like them, you're a little bit cooler. They call it autism, I just call you awesome. You're a wildflower, I love watching you blossom into something greater than what they'll ever be. You're gonna shine much brighter than what they'll ever see. And every word you speak means the world to me. It gets you one step closer to a world that sees all the joy you bring when you don't try to fit in. In a world full of blame, be a little bit different. 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 A little bit different.
Love you, baby. Yeah, man. Appreciate you playing that, man. That's my shit, man.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to run that back without any interruptions.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Angel on the track.
They call it autism, I just call you awesome. You're a wildflower, I love watching you blossom into something greater than what they'll ever be. You're gonna shine much brighter than what they'll ever see. And every word you speak means the world to me. It gets you one step closer to a world that sees all the joy you bring when you don't try to fit in. In a world full of blame, be a little bit different. You and me are strolling through the Walmart. You throwing Minecraft toys into our cart. I start noticing some caring and staring. She questioning why you ain't talking, questioning how I parent. And it's apparent she comparing her kids to mine. But I'm rolling with a diamond that was differently designed. And I'm doing my best, so do your best to mind your business. Cause I can get just as loud as my kid is. And his mama will too, she'll drill you with the right hook. And we won't care who's watching, we don't care how it might look. We beefing and I'll too if you beefing with him. Cause as long as he ain't speaking, we'll be speaking for him. Yeah. They call it autism, I just call you awesome. You're a wildflower, I love watching you blossom into something greater than what they'll ever be. You're gonna shine much brighter than what they'll ever see. And every word you speak means the world to me. And gets you one step closer to a world that sees all the joy you bring when you don't try to fit in. In a world full of blame, be a little bit different. I'm cool with you hating on tight clothes and running from haircuts. It's fine, we don't like those. We hate bumblebees and we hate the mosquitoes. And he hates big crowds and I don't like people neither. I need to write a song we can play when we're sad, because I know you love music just like Dad. And I had 4 years to try to figure this out and try to learn what this whole spectrum thing is about. I came out understanding that I'll never understand. All I can do is try to be a better man and hold your hand through life when it gets crueler. Cause you're not like them, you're a little bit cooler. They call it autism, I just call you awesome. You're a wildflower, I love watching you blossom into something greater than what they'll ever be. You're gonna shine much brighter than what they'll ever see. And every word you speak means the world to me. It gets you one step closer to a world that sees all the joy you bring when you don't try to fit in. In a world full of blame, be a little bit different. 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 A little bit different.
Love you, baby.
That was dope.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, man.
That was dope right there.
You-
I could definitely relate to that song.
One thing I'll say about that that's just to let you know how like spur of the moment and just boom, just did it is because the I did the hook 3 different times, and that's not normal. Anybody that makes music knows, you know, you make one good hook and then you copy and paste that shit. I did that hook 3 different times just because I was just fuck it, I'm doing this right now. Because like I told you, it was years of me trying to be like, I should write a song about this, and I never could. So when it hit me, I was just like, let's go. I'm doing this right now. Finally, the words came to me to say this the right way. And yeah, man. So yeah, I'm glad you dig it, man. For sure.
So your phone is turned. Got an echo.
Oh, shit. What you need me to do?
Go out, come back.
Okay. All right.
I put Jack Gaspard's link in the chat. If y'all could go sub up to him because his number should be way bigger. Why is it still like that?
Still messed up?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm gonna do this. So everybody go over to Jack's page and sub up to him. Like I said, his numbers should be way bigger than what they are because he is a dope artist. And if we want to continue to get good music, we got to support him. Do you agree with that statement? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sound better?
No, there's still an echo, but every time I talk, I just mute you. That way it doesn't echo and then I unmute you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I appreciate you having me on here, man. Like I said, if you liked anything you heard on here, subscribe to my channel. We have a new album coming out tonight. I think it's really good, man. I think we put together a good one with this, man. A lot of great features, great Beats by Dunbar, man. And yeah, man. Think y'all dig it.
So this is Jack's page right here. In case y'all don't know, go over to Jack Gaspard. You can find it on YouTube. Just type in his name. Like right now, he's got 411 subs. To me, he should have 411,000 subs. But in order to get him there, we got to support him, folks. It's that simple. You got quite a bit of music on here, Jack.
Dude, that ain't even half of the shit, man. I can tell you, man, I've been doing this shit a long time, man. I've won a lot of competitions, man. Hey, do you see that one right there, Triple T, where it looks like I'm holding a can of peanut butter? I won a competition with that. I won a competition when I first started rapping. First thing I ever did, first time I ever rapped in front of people, I won a competition in Shreveport. Yeah, man, I think you'll really enjoy this if you're into just bars, man. If you want to play this one, I think you'll dig this.
All right, so this one's called 16 Bar Challenge. Let's get it.
I've been doing this shit for a long time. I was at the hood shows talking this country shit, and people was looking at me fucking crazy. Now it's the cool thing to do.
Country boy, straight up country boy. Nigga them country boy, straight out the Badwood. Nigga them country boy, straight out the George. Nigga them country boy, yeah. Yeah, they fucking with us. Yeah, they fucking with us. Yeah, they fucking with us. They fucking with us.
Break out artists of the year. And I break shit. You see that I'm raking the cheese and the bacon, the beast, and I'm breaking. Believe that I'm making. Shout out to Nelly. I'm so blessed that I went deaf. Now there ain't shit that you can tell me. They jelly. They need some peanut butter to mix it with. This track and the bitch slap. Put a wrist back. Will Smith in this. Cindy sticks. Beat the shit. Beats the flow mean. Still think it's spank that I'll hit the dang, but I'd rather smoke beats. I'm from a town that's that vein where we ain't even got a red light. And rappers dodging jack like that kid in class with headlights. I'm fed mics and Pro Tools. Just gold rings and no juice. They popcorn. I'm soul food. Jack acting ass. I go mule. I'm that dude. Ask around. I'll beat the beat with these fists to feet till that track is blacking out. Half the town is with it, baby. It's real in the booth. And when I say I'm from the country, bitch, it's really the truth. Yeah.
Nigga them country boy, straight up country boy. Nigga them country boy, straight out the Badwood. Nigga them country boy, straight out the George.
So did you say Cindy Sticks?
Yeah, that was a beat that Cindy Sticks made, and he was on the hook, and it was a challenge competition. And I ended up winning that. And then for winning it, I got a Cindy Sticks beat. So yeah, man, that was, Cindy Sticks on the hook for sure.
Shout out to Cindy and Joe Sticks, who are now members of Outlaw Nation. That's my brother right there. Them two right there are cold as ice.
Yeah, facts, man. Yeah. Great beats too, man. I got a fire ass beat from him, man. But yeah, man, like I've been around for so long, man. I've won a lot of shit, like just random ass competitions that I didn't think I had a chance of winning. And yeah, man, I've really like I was telling you, man, I should be way further than what I am. I just made a whole lot of mistakes, just young rookie mistakes. I'm building my own shit. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate this opportunity. Appreciate you giving me your platform to get on here with this shit, man. And like I said, a lot of time I do a lot of different shit, so it throws a lot of people off. You know, you might hear one song and it sound like that, and you might be into that. And you might hear Out of Bed or a little bit different and be like, this ain't what I liked him for. You know what I mean? I kind of have a lot of that, but if you are just a fan of music in general, I think you'll like you some Jack Gaspard, man, because I go all kind of directions and do all kind of shit, man. I'm just that type of artist, man. I like to have fun. It goes back to having fun, man. Whatever's fun to me is what I do, you know. So, yep.
So this is one of the very first reactions I did on you, probably about 3 years ago. You did a song, a remix, featuring Sean Paris, Supposed to Be. And this song right here, y'all got to listen to Jack's verse because he snaps on this one. Let's get it.
You know, as an artist, you gotta have thick skin. Cause people love to hop on social media and give their opinions on you and talk shit about your music. But I think it's time for an artist to talk a little bit about some of the people talking shit on social media. Jack D.
I hate when people ask Jack, when's a new song coming? When the people asking they gonna buy it or gonna bump it, gossiping and guns bumping, load of crack jokes. Jack's this, Jack's that, Jack's fake and Jack's broke. Jack's close to the edge of saying what's on his mind, like how you broke as hell in real life but rich online. Rent 2 months behind and your bills are calling, but every Friday night we see that you on Snapchat ballin', or on Instagram live with all of your jewelry out. But we don't see your mama telling you to move out her house, get off of her couch, figure out a way to get paid instead of laying around criticizing me every day. I guess in a way I'm teaching, so sit down and pay attention, cause it's more to life than likes, retweets and mentions. But listen, don't be offended and don't be scared. It's just another local artist song that you won't share.
Don't share this.
Cause you might get exposed. Ain't a dollar in your pocket, but you wear designer clothes.
Don't share this.
Cause the truth might come out that you 35 still living in your mama house.
Don't share this.
Cause the people might find that you're a different person on and offline.
Don't share this.
Cause the people might see that you ain't living life like you supposed to be. Yeah, I swear I'm too old to care about fake love. Cause when I pay my light bill, Clico don't take hugs. Fake thugs, fake models, being fake is in style. If cars ran off of lies, y'all could ride for miles. But instead you're walking feet blistered and burning, so give me one more.
That's how I knew you lived in Louisiana, because you said Clico. And that's the only place I know Clico is.
Facts. Hey, somebody else said the same shit. They was like, dude, I got Swepco. I got this. I was like, well, this is a Louisiana thing, man. We got Clico. Funny.
Yeah. That's how I knew that you were in Louisiana. As soon as you said that Clico bar, I was like, this is a Louisiana cat. Okay, let's go. All right, let's get it.
Post, but how your life is so perfect. I've been working my whole life, my money I earn it. Plus I light a track from front to back, broadcasting and burning. It's concerning how it seems that the key to make it is a whole lot of posts about a whole lot of fake shit. Take it, aim on the industry and spit the clip with constipated lyricism. I will never give a shit, I'm sick of this dirty game, but I'm forced to play it. Everything they don't want me to say, of course I say it. Don't hate it, don't debate it, and don't be scared. It's just another local artist song that you won't share. Yeah.
Don't share this.
Cause you might get exposed. Ain't a dollar in your pocket, but you wear designer clothes.
Don't share this.
Cause the truth might come out that you 35 still living in your mama house.
Don't share this.
Cause the people might find that you're a different person on and offline.
Don't share this.
Cause the people might see that you ain't living life like you're supposed to be.
You say my music changed your life, why don't you buy it and change mine? Put in your 2 cents, thinking you would dime. With a quarter of my talent, my career would still be flying. I'm winning in real life, you flexing for a lie. Should be a crime, but it's fine. Having to be tapped in my prime, having to adapt to you lying. For that attention you're buying, while your baby crying in the kitchen, while you fishing for attention, out here wishing for a mention. That's beyond my comprehension. I'm playing Scrabble on this beat because I'm bored with the games. Out here grinding in the streets and I'm just trying to make a name. You can keep your city lights, I'm going back to where I came. All this goofy shit you're talking gonna put you in your grave. Stay in your lane with lames and start to fade away. Just don't mistake my name, I was made to be great. Let's call a spade a spade, it's time to make a break. But every time I turn my back, you go right back to going shit.
Don't share this.
Cause you might get exposed. Ain't a dollar in your pocket, but you wear designer clothes.
Don't share this.
Cause the truth might come out that you 35 still living in your mama house.
Don't share this.
Cause the people might find that you're a different person on and offline.
Don't share this.
Cause the people might see that you ain't living life like you supposed to be.
Yeah. Hound gang. We back. Jack D. Get your money up. Stop all that talking. Start working. We gone.
All right, Victoria, I went ahead and pinned that up there. Apparently, the link I had up pinned up wasn't working, but she got the right link, so it's up top.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man. I just want to, real quick, since you played that song, what that song's about is, you know, especially when you're from the country, you're from a small town, you have a lot of, you know, everybody knows you, so everybody looks at you like, you ain't shit, man. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. And, but yeah, man, so that was just a song like, well, you say all this shit about me. Let me talk about y'all's ass. Because you got some shit wrong with you, too. Same old saying, you know, the sweep your own front door before you come looking at mine type of shit. You know what I mean? That's all that was, man. And then people really enjoyed it, especially artists, because, you know, it was kind of for the artists, like for the people that put themselves out there to get shit on. You know, it's our way of saying, hey, man, y'all ain't perfect either. Y'all got some shit going on, too. You know. Shout out Moccasin Creek in the building. Man, TripleT, Moccasin Creek did a verse so fucking perfect on my album, dude. Like, perfect. One of my favorite verses I ever got, man, for real. Just killed this song. Killed the subject, everything about it, man. That dude is a beast, man.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. But if you got time, Jack, a lot of people in the chat are asking that I play Stay in the Boot. You okay with that?
Yeah. Hey, you can play Stay in the Boot. You can play Stay in the Boot remix. You can do whatever you need to do, buddy. I'm here and I'm half drunk, so I'm with it.
Okay. Coca, here's your request. Stay in the Boot by Jack Gaspard. Y'all know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on, enjoy the ride. Let's get it.
Damn, it's a beautiful day out here.
I have something I need to talk to you about.
Oh, for real? What's up?
I have a job in Texas and I leave next week.
Oh, so, hold on. So, you're just about to pack up and leave the whole state?
I mean, what the do you expect me to do?
About to get funky. Like a dirty pile of laundry. She said she had a choice that she had to make. And she had to choose if she was willing to move from the alligator state. Said she needed to leave, get some room to breathe. Said she missed the crawfish and missed the gumbo and she missed me. Said she had to relocate, catch a plane and skate. She said her bags were packed and she would never be back, there's nothing left I could say. But I said, little Boosie wants you to stay. Kevin Gates wants you to stay. Drew Brees said he'd retire if you move away. Please stay in the boot. Stay in the boot. Baby, we need you. We need you. I heard through the grapevine you're crossing the state line. I hope it ain't true. Hope it ain't true. Please stay in the boot. Stay in the boot. Baby, we need you. We need If you leave the swamplands and find a city, man, then I'ma be screwed. If you move to Texas, and you're one of my exes, I'ma drink way more liquor than I can afford, and I'ma drive too reckless. I said, remember our first date? Mardi Gras and king cake? All the colorful bees and all the colorful woo from back when we got baked. Please stay in the booth. Baby, we need you. I heard through the grapevine you're crossing the state line. I hope it ain't true. Please stay in the booth. Baby, we need you. If you leave the swamplands and find a city, man, then I'ma be screwed. Forget about the past. Forget about the pain. Forget about the heat. And forget the hurricanes. Think about trust. Think about the good times. Think about us. Think about being mine. Please stay in the booth.
That was dope right there. That was fire.
Hey man, you know what I'm talking about, Triple T. You say you've been there for some years. Man, ain't nothing like the cooking and the energy of Louisiana sometimes, man. And yeah, man, that was just some different shit. Like I was telling you earlier, man, you could hear one song and love the shit out of me. You hear another one and be like, man, I don't like this guy. You know what I mean? I do a lot of different shit, man. And that one I tried to like keep it kind of clean, and I felt like it was a song that needed to be on radio stations. And I actually had a radio DJ hit me up, went out of his way to hit me up in my area and was like, dude, I need this, send me this so I can play it. And really cool, good DJ. And then like a few days passed, he said, sorry man, they won't let me play it for whatever reason. Probably his boss was like, nah, get this shit out of here. But but yeah, yeah, man, that's a fucking fun song, man. I performed a remix of that at the last show I did, man. It went so good, but also I was in Louisiana. You can't help but go, if you're from Louisiana, when you hear that shit, when you hear the Lil Boosie shout out, the Kevin Gates shout out, the Drew Brees shout out, it's like there's something in there that makes you go, yeah, I understand. You know what I mean? And yeah, that was just a fun one, man. And that's shout out to Dunbar, man, for making a beat that sounded like that made me want to make that type of song. You know what I mean? It's kind of what I Triple T. Whatever beats I get, that inspires what I make. And Dunbar is responsible for all of this shit. The deep ones, the fun ones, the serious ones, whatever, man. He's normally the mastermind behind it, man.
Yeah, that right there. The one thing I really liked about it is your wordplay. Like my exes live in Texas. That whole rhyme scheme, that was fire. Talking about you're gonna be driving reckless, you're gonna be drinking more. You're talking about the hurricanes in Louisiana. You're talking about the gumbo, the crawfish boils. Everything about that song screams Louisiana, and you're absolutely right. In Louisiana, if you play that, people are gonna relate to it 1,000%. But if you played it in Kentucky, they're gonna be like, "What the hell is this guy talking about?"
Yep, facts. That one song, if I'm not mistaken, we mentioned how I had a song with Hard Target. I remember when we first started talking about making a song, he was like, "I heard that Stay in the Boot song." I think Hard Target liked it as like from a songwriter perspective. Like that was pretty cool, man. That was a pretty cool little song you put together. And yeah, man. So I've been doing it so long, Triple T, like I was telling you, man, I just have so much fun trying shit that I ain't never did. Like, and that was just a style and vibe that I had never did. So, yeah, man, had a lot of fun with that one. Yep.
Yeah, it was definitely dope. And I understand what you're saying, Clint. He's talking about the king cake. King cake is very, very popular here in Louisiana, especially in the month of February with the Mardi Gras. And then you're wearing the Saints jersey, you got the beads around the neck. So that is definitely like a Louisiana anthem right there, Stay in the Boot. And if you don't know what the boot is, that's the state of Louisiana because it's shaped like a boot.
Yeah, that's it. The boot. Yeah, man. But yeah, you like I said, you understand just from being here as long as you had. Like, it's big pride thing for Louisiana too. I think like it's a place that people love to leave, but they're like, I'm fucking proud that I'm from here. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like people are like, oh, I gotta get to Texas, I gotta get to Georgia, I gotta get to somewhere else, just for more opportunities and shit. But yeah, man, I'm very thankful I grew up here, man. Grew up where I did and how I did, and just different to a lot of people, man. Louisiana's like just a different world, just the way shit is down here. Did you happen to see that they made a law, dog, where like if somebody is, I don't know if it's like they made a law where only in Louisiana they can cut your nuts off for shit that you for certain charges like rape charges, whatever. Like they will cut your nuts off down here, and that's just shit like that. It's like hell yeah, Louisiana. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to whoever was behind that shit. Yeah.
Well, what a lot of people don't know is in Louisiana, they talk about certain states have stand your ground. Some states, if someone breaks in your house and if you kill them, if they go outside the house, they tell you to drag them back in the house. Well, here in Louisiana, all the person has to do is just step 1 inch on your property. And if you got no trespassing signs up, free game. You can go ahead and take a shot, whether you fear for your life or not. If they step 1 inch on your property here in Louisiana, you have the right to defend your property at all costs. And if it means that you shoot somebody, as long as you got no trespassing signs up, fair game.
Yeah. That's true, man. Yeah, man. Just the way shit is down here. It's a different world to a lot of people, man. And like I said, it's something you either grow and love to appreciate about it, and some people are like, I got to get the fuck away from here. You know what I mean? And I've always been the type that appreciated it. You know what I mean? Like some people just like, I got to get the hell away from here, and I've been like, shit, I love it here. I'm good. You know what I mean? And there's two type of people in Louisiana. There's the one that's trying to get away, and the one that's happy and proud to be here. And I've always been the second one for sure, man. But I appreciate you playing that, man. It's like I said, I do so much different shit, man, and uh, we are trying to kind of focus more on sticking to not like one particular sound or nothing, but just trying to just zone in on like a certain style and just like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. That way people have something that they know they're gonna get from me. Like you come to me, you get this. You know what I mean? And that's something I've tried to work on throughout the years. I think me and Dunbar are finally kind of crafting that, man, and I'm really excited for the shit we're about to do. And but right after this album, shout out Moccasin Creek. I seen he was in the building. Me and Moccasin Creek are doing an EP together, and it's gonna be fucking dope. I can't even give you many details on that, but yeah, man. Yeah, big fan of Moccasin Creek, man, and excited to do an EP with him. We're gonna have some really good shit, and appreciate you coming through, Moccasin Creek, man, for real.
Yeah, Jeff put in the chat. He said, "Jack, hit me up tomorrow. I got to go put the animals up for this storm." Uh, yeah, he's definitely dope.
Yeah, man, he's I remember I can tell you like probably 12 shit, at least 10 or 11 years ago, a guy from my hometown came up to me and he was like, dude, have you ever heard of Moccasin Creek? You should work with Moccasin Creek. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll check him out. And I looked him up and I seen just, that he had big ass videos, millions of views on shit, and just really big videos, way more than the shit I was doing. And I remember being like, yeah, man, I ain't shit. Like that dude ain't gonna mess with me. And then, like I said, here we are years later, man, and I'm feel like I'm friends with Moccasin Creek, man, and doing some good shit, man. And yeah, man, I'm just appreciative and thankful for every little opportunity, man. And a lot of bigger, doper artists than me are just been willing to help and work with me, and I don't know why that is, but I definitely appreciate it, man. Because like I said, I just been around a long ass time, man, for sure.
Well, I can tell you why. Because Jeff McCool, who is Moccasin Creek, his philosophy is if he fucks with you on the music, he fucks with you on everything. And they know that you're a good person. They can tell by your music, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak. And that's why people like Hard Target is willing to work with you. Jeff is willing to work with you. I know that Trainwreck Kenny said he'd like to work with you. So there are a lot of artists out there that dig your vibe and dig everything about you. You just gotta find the time to work with them.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate that, man. I've had just so many bigger people, man. Even like when I was first starting out, just people bigger than me have always been willing to help me. And like I said, I guess it's what you say. You know, they can just tell like that I'm genuinely. I try my very best to genuinely be myself with everything, with this interview, with shit I put on social media, with songs. Like, you know, when you start out, like everybody, if they say they don't, they're probably lying. When you start out, you just want to make words rhyme. You don't give a fuck what you're saying. You could be saying, I'm coming to shoot 37 people, and it's, you just rhyme to be rhyming. And over the years, you kind of learn how to, okay, let me be myself. Let me try my very best to really be who I am. And I feel like that comes across with me, man. I do appreciate that. Because, like I was telling you, even before we got on live, man, I'm just a working ass dude, man. I work at a paper mill. I'm constantly at work. I'm turning logs into chips. Uh, we unload the log trucks, turn them bitches into chips. I've been doing that for years. Before that, I worked in a plywood mill. I just be working, man, and I'm somebody that's worked his whole life and always did music hoping it would be my opportunity to not work. You know what I mean? I had a kid very early, before I was even 18. So I had to get my ass a job and get to working to become a dad, And so yeah, man, it's always been something I've done. Just one day, this shit gonna pay off, and I'm gonna get where I'm trying to go and be my own damn boss and not have to clock in.
All right, so I'm gonna read a question for you. But before I read that question, also I believe the reason why artists are willing to work with you, because you say you don't know why, I'm gonna have to agree with Deacon Blue. You move like an adult. You're not out here acting like a little kid on the internet. You're mature, and that's why a lot of artists fuck with you. But Michael Craven said has a question. He said, Jack G, what made you start wanting to be an artist, and what inspired you to become an artist?
Okay, so as I would say, as like 13, 15-year old, um I just, like a lot of people, I just fell in love with rap, and I just love the art form of rap, and I started trying to write raps. But from that point, I never actually wanted to be an artist. I just wrote raps, kind of as a hobby, did it in class, whatever the case may be. But when I was 21, 21, I think is the age I was. I just had, man, I had a whole bunch of bad shit going on in my life, and I can't remember exactly what it was or what situations I was going through, but there was just something in my life that told me, man, you ain't shit. You don't have nothing that makes you great. Like, you don't have your thing. Like, some people are great at sports, some people are great at this, some people are great at that. And I just felt like, man, I don't have that thing. And right around that time, man, I was just from feeling low, man, to feel like I just need to do something with my damn life. I Like I said, I entered a competition, man, and first time I ever rapped in front of anybody. It was in Shreveport, and I told myself if I can just do good in this competition, I'll actually try to really rap and do something with these raps that I've been writing since I was 13. If I do bad, it'll let me know I just need to sit my ass down. This ain't what I need to be doing. And I entered that shit, man. There was about 50 rappers in it, and it was live and in person. I had to go to these places and rap, and I ended up winning that whole fucking thing. And there was some extremely good rappers in it, man. And um, yeah, so that started it. I was like, if the first time I rapped, I win this whole competition, I've got to be good at rapping. This has got to be something I need to pursue, something I need to do. And from that point on, man, I just told myself, you won that shit for a reason. Like this is what you're made to do. And yeah, man. So that was it. Just proving to myself I could do it. And winning some shit. I remember getting like $200 or whatever it was, the prize was of that shit, and I went and bought my baby at the time, who's like a teenager. I bought him honey buns and milk and all kinds of just like groceries with this money that I won from rapping. And I was like, shit, I just fed my baby off of rapping. Like, I can fucking rap. You know what I mean? It just was a great confidence boost of like, this is what you need to do. So from that point on, man, I just kind of told myself, this is what you meant to do. So just do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of how it happened for me, man. If I would have lost the shit out of that competition, Triple T, if I'd have lost right off the bat, there would be no Jack, man, for sure. I would have just went my ass home and tried to do something else. But I ended up winning the whole shit, man. And there was some really good rappers in there. I just don't even. I still look back. I don't even know how the hell I won the shit, but I did, and I was like, I gotta take advantage of this, man. I didn't win this shit for nothing. But yeah, man, that's what inspired me, man. Just feeling like I didn't have nothing in my life that made me me. Like I don't have that thing that everybody has. Like some dude may be like a ladies' man that can just get every girl. This dude might be great at sports. This dude might be great at this. I just felt like I didn't have whatever that was, and I found that in music, man. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you did enter that competition, and I believe you won because everything happens for a reason. I think the good Lord wanted you to win so you can get those powerful messages out there through your songs. Because I look at artists like a preacher. Uh, when you get up, when you get on the mic and you tell a story through your songs, it's like you're preaching to the choir, you're preaching to the congregation, and the congregation is the fans, and people can relate to that because you're talking about real life stuff, real life music. Um, even stay in the boot. Yeah, that was a kind of a fun hip song for Louisiana, but there was a lot of truth to that song, and that's why a lot of people like it because they can relate to it because you're speaking on something that's some real life shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, I appreciate you having me on here, man, and I hope you check out the Trash album, man, because it's when you push play on the first song, you'll be like, okay, I understand why it's called Trash. It's just like a play on, with the internet these days, man. Everybody's quick to say something's trash, and it's like, this is trash. And the very first song is called Trash, and it like sums up what the album's about. And man, you'll love it, man. Like Moccasin Creek came in there and said, just white trash shit. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? And um, yeah, man, I think you'll really enjoy it, Triple T. Man, but yeah, I'm excited, man. It's been great. Like you said, we doing the breakdown tonight. The album comes out tonight. Perfect timing, man. I appreciate you having me on this shit for real, man. This has been great.
Well, I'm glad you came up, and I will tell you at 12 midnight, I will be live at 12:15 to do an album review of the Trash album. So I'm gonna hear it for the first time. Hopefully, y'all come in and check it out, and I'll give you my thoughts on it, and we'll go from there.
Dude, wait till you hear Coca on this shit, man. Wait till you hear. Like, I'm more excited about the people on it than my damn self, because I'm telling you, man, I got some. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if people just. I don't know. But people got on these songs and went the fuck off, man. I'm so proud of the features on here, man. Wait till you hear Crowning, man. The dude you said you met, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like everybody on it, it just seems like they really tried their best to kill that shit, and that means a lot to an artist. You know what I'm saying? When you send somebody shit and you can tell they tried. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I'm just doing this because whatever reason. Like they really went off, man. Everybody on that shit went off, man. So yeah, man. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of videos, man. And if you do a breakdown, man, you make sure you let me know which song I should try to make a video for, because I'm in the process trying to figure out which one to do. If you check it out, let me know which one you think needs a video, man.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna do your whole album review at 12:15 tonight. So I will definitely let you know which one should do a video. Because the way I do my album reviews, I think you said there's 11 songs on your album. So I'll take it to the halfway point, which will be song number 6, and I'll have the chat vote which song they like 1 through 6. They can only pick one, and then we'll play 7 through 11, and then have them pick what they felt was the best one, and then the winners of the first and the second will try to figure out what is the favorite song out of all, and I give my total breakdown of the album. I'll score it like a grading system, you know, A, B, C, D, or F. And I'm gonna be brutally honest. I call balls and strikes. I don't hold anything back. So if there's something on there I don't like, I will tell you. Um, I will not gaslight you because I don't believe in gaslighting. Because when you gaslight somebody, all you're doing is setting the artist up for failure. And I believe that we have to be honest with the artist to that way they know which direction they need to go as an artist. That's just my personal opinion.
That's facts, man. And I feel free, man. Like you was asking me about the rundown, man. That you need honesty on whatever people feel, man. Whether it's fucking terrible and they hate it, like it's still okay. Well, somebody's gonna hate this. You need to know how people are feeling, man. So yeah, man. Like I told you, man. I've been doing this shit so long. Like that type of shit don't phase me, man. You just got to keep pushing, and a lot of times, man, if people actually give a shit, they're trying to help you. It's not just we're just shitting on you because it's fun to shit on you. It's people are giving their honest opinions, man, and that's what a lot of people lack and need. You need because you think about it, you show your music to your two homeboys or this person who loves you. Half the time, they're just gonna tell you, "Oh yeah, it's great." They don't want to tell you the shit ain't good. You know what I mean? So you need honesty, man. So definitely, dude. But I guarantee you, though, Triple T, you will love the shit out of something on there, man. So if I am not completely drunk and passed out by the time you play it, I will definitely be watching because I'm excited to hear. And I hope people come to watch you listen to it too, man. Because I mean, it's brand new. It's boom, straight out the oven. So if you do it tonight, man, you'll definitely, hopefully, some people will be tuning in to check it out.
Oh, I believe they will. I get pretty good turnouts for the album reviews, so I definitely I look forward to having a lot of people there. But it is let's see, it's 9:46 right now. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I'm gonna prep, get everything set up, and at 12:15, 15 minutes after the album drops, I will go live and do my complete album review and grade it. And if you're not there, that's okay. You can always go back and watch the replay. But everybody in the chat, I hope you're all there because it's Friday night. You ain't got nothing else to do, so why not hang out with us, listen to some fire ass music, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah. What Triple T said. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I appreciate you for real, man. This has been fucking great, man. This is when you told me you wanted that we could do this, I knew this was gonna go good, man. And I do appreciate this for real, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you coming up, and this means more to me than it does to you. Um, but check it out, folks. Like I said, at the top of the chat. Click on that link. You go order his album. It does drop tonight at 12 a.m. Central Time, 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Go sub up to him on his YouTube. Go follow him on all his social media, and I promise you won't regret it. So, Jack, I appreciate you coming up. You got anything you want to say before we roll out?
Yeah, man. Just thank you, man. Thank you for what you're doing for, the independent artists like me. Just, everybody out here just trying to be seen, trying to be heard, man. And appreciate you lending us your platform, man, to grow, So I appreciate you, man, for real. This has been great. If you ever need anything from me, you holler at me, man. If you ever need me for anything, you hit me up, man, and I'll be there. I appreciate this for real, man.
Not a problem. I'm gonna send you my personal number on IG. That way, if you got any questions or you need anything, feel free to hit me up. And if I can do it, it's yours. It's just that simple.
10-4, man. I appreciate that, man. And anybody watching, please check out the album. I think you'll really enjoy it. I think it's great. And y'all have a good night, man. I appreciate y'all.
One quick question: how much does the album cost?
I believe if you actually buy it, I believe it's $9.99. But we don't expect many people to buy it anymore these days because of Spotify and shit, man. But yeah, whether you listen on YouTube, Amazon, buy it, whatever, man, we appreciate it. We do.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I've been saying this probably for about the last 5 months. I came across a study that says the average person spends $10 a day on foolish stuff. I'm one of those people. So I know a lot of artists feel uncomfortable of asking people to go buy their albums or buy stuff because they don't want to feel like they're begging. So I'm asking people, go, if you like the album, after the album review, go buy it. It's only $10. Because if we want the independent artists to keep putting out good music, we got to be able to support them financially. Because what they put out, it's not free to do it. It costs them money to do it. Whether to buy the beats, their equipment, studio time, whatever. It costs them money. So we got to be able to give back. Now, you don't have to buy from one person. You can take that $10 and go to iTunes and buy 10 different songs from 10 different artists. Just go support the independent artists that you like. And that's the best way we can support these guys and women that put out real life music that we relate to, is we got to help them financially.
Man, I couldn't hear you. I don't know what happened, but I couldn't hear you. But can you hear me?
Yeah, you're sideways though. There you go. Now you're sideways again. Turn your phone. Turn your phone sideways. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Jack? All right. All right, folks. I'm TripleT with Jack Gaspard of The Breakdown. Don't forget, at 12:15 a.m., I will do the album review of Trash. I'm TripleT. This is Jack Gaspard. We'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a blessed one. And thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a good night.
I can hear him calling, get down.